So when we talk about, let's talk about the job market.
Oh, this will be a good one.
Yeah. So the headline of this is millions of Americans projected to remain jobless as Biden packs the U.S. labor force with foreign workers.
Makes perfect sense to me.
Yeah, absolutely.
Why? Why not? Why not?
The,
Fuck our American citizens and give everything to other motherfuckers. You know what I think it is? They're farming fucking votes.
He is exactly. He is pushing. He is pushing for foreign workers to be able to come into the country and take jobs away from Americans that either lost their job or weren't able to work because of the coronavirus and had to stay home with their kids to do schooling and all of that. You're putting foreign labor in front of all of this in order for big tech and all of them to reap cheap labor costs.
Yeah.
And profit even more money. So the projection is, it says 2024 before Americans go back to pre-coronavirus unemployment rate. That let's make this clear, that Donald Trump got you down to.
Yes.
Which I believe was somewhere in the neighborhood of 4%.
It was very, very low.
Very low, somewhere in the neighborhood of 4%, maybe 4 to 6, I think.
Yeah, let me take.
So 2024 before before the U.S. unemployment rate is back to normal. That's 4 years, 3 years from now, we'll say. But Biden himself has said it will be 10 years before the Americans are back to pre-coronavirus unemployment levels. 10 years, because you want to bring in outside labor and allow anybody and everybody to come in this country while we are struggling to hang on to everything that we have.
Yep.
What's it?
So, pulled up a chart.
About 6.5%, 5.5%.
This is Tampa Bay.
In 2017, well, no, it was even less than that.
Published October 20.
Scroll back down. In 2019, it was under 4%. Trump sworn in, it was at about 5%. 2019, it had gotten all the way down to less than 4%. And you're telling me that this new administration that we were so gung-ho on voting into office because they were going to do so much good things for the American people are going to put my friends and my family members that are out of work and struggling to keep their families alive.
No, hold on. You said 6.5.
Yeah, I said
this is
6.5,
when he was sworn
but
in.
Sworn in, it was at about 4 3/4.
Yeah. Now, give Obama some credit for getting it down.
Yeah.
From 2010.
I didn't ever realize he got it down that far.
I didn't either. Now, he did get it down, but not saying that Trump did it all, but if he hadn't worked hard, that number wouldn't have kept going down.
No.
I mean, even to get to that 5%, just under 5%, is a decent number.
Yeah. But you were down to a little over 3.5% in 2019. So in 2020, when the coronavirus started and everybody started, losing their jobs or going under or having to back out of work because of taking care of children that weren't able to go to school or, all these numbers. And now you're at a point where your new administration you got so much help for the American people and you're going to do so much shit for them that you lied about a $2,000 stimulus check to get your agenda pushed through, and you're worried about bringing in foreign workers to supplement the workforce at cheap labor costs for big tech and all the other people that make gazillions of dollars off of them.
What happened to putting Americans first?
There's no such thing. That left when they voted for Biden. That left when they voted for Biden. It was only here for 4 years. America First has only been here for 4 years.
That's true.
America First has been long gone since Ronald Reagan.
Yeah.
Long gone.
Yeah, you're right. I mean,
Now there's been a couple that did it, a half-assed job at trying to make America work, but it's all of the people since then who have put us in the position of being so dependent on these foreign countries, because they make the politicians' pockets fat. Everybody's pockets get fat in the government, unless you, of course, just a regular worker for the government.
Yeah.
But if you're in any type of politics in the government, you're going to have some fat pockets, because you're whoring yourself out.
Pretty much.
To other countries.
Pretty much. That's
at
what it
the
is.
cost of the American.
And now you're killing this damn pipeline. Talk about, you're relying on foreign resources. We're still going to need oil, people. Because you're still going to drive around in your fucking car every single day.
Yeah.
I know we covered this a little bit on a previous video, but I don't think it got published. Killing that pipeline, bullshit.
Absolutely.
Absolute bullshit. Now, I mean, all that crude oil is going to be moved. I think it costs $10 a barrel to push it through the pipeline. It costs somewhere in the neighborhood of $30 a barrel, maybe even more, to move it by rail. Move it by rail.
I think $30 at around $30 a barrel. I believe that was when our gas prices were $2.75.
Well, no, I'm talking for transportation.
Yeah, I'm just saying. I mean, I'm agreeing with you though that at 30, I believe it was at $30 a barrel. Our gas prices were $2 and some change.
Yeah.
So we're right back to that already. The minute this administration took over, the gas prices jumped 40 cents.
Yeah, you should have known that was going to happen. Get out your Kroger card, people.
Yeah.
Get your 10 cents off a gallon.
Yeah. PSA. Walmart has now a program that just like Kroger Rewards.
Oh, do they? For fuel?
Yeah. And as much as everybody, I know myself, shops at Walmart and Kroger, it'd be good to have two.
I say I hate Walmart because they're taking out the little guy, but you can't help but go there on a regular fucking basis.
With all the crap they got in there.
So
it's
hard to stay away from that.
And just to kind of prove the point a little bit, there's an article out there just before this. So if Biden is bringing in all of these foreign workers for low-cost wages, here's an article that kind of proves that a little bit from the New York Times. Border crossers staying...
When was this published?
February 7th, 2021.
Okay, just 2 days ago, yesterday.
2 days ago. New York Times, border crossers staying in hotels before release into U.S. Border crossers arriving at the United States and Mexico border are being put in high-rise hotels in Southern California to quarantine before being released into the U.S. From the New York Times. As President Joe Biden's administration has restarted catch and release, whereby border crossers are freed into the U.S. interior while awaiting their asylum and immigration hearings. Many are being put up in hotels and quarantine until they are released. Texas is not putting anybody in hotels. They are allowing them to just get on buses and move on to wherever their destination is. So it's almost that there is no more illegal crossing. As long as you're not deemed a terrorist as long as you're not of Mexican descent and deemed a terrorist or an aggravated felon or something to that nature.
Yeah, anyway.
You can come into this country and you can have free reign to do what you do, take whatever job you want. And this is proof that he's allowing these foreign workers to come in here and take these jobs, which is why it's going to take 10 years for the Americans who lost their job because of this pandemic to regain back to a semi, what we consider good, 3.5% unemployment rate.
That's
10 years.
Fucking despicable.
And you're going to let them in. Crossing, and one of these people they interviewed for the article even says we're going to need federal resources.
Anybody who voted
resources mean you and I are going to pay for this.
Anybody who voted for this Joe Biden character, you ought to be ashamed of yourselves. You hear me? Fucking ashamed of yourselves. Despicable what they're doing to this country. It's only been a month.
if you think they're not going to raise your taxes, they're going to have to pay for all of this shit somehow. They got to pay for illegal immigrants to come into the country and be quarantined in a high-rise hotel for 10 days.
Now I'm pissed off. They had to bring this shit up.
And we're talking about 1,000 individuals since the beginning of his term. 1,000 crossers have made it into this country since the beginning of his term.
1,000.
1,000. Now, granted, however many of those came through Texas, they didn't get the treatment that they get in California.
You ain't going to get that
That's why we need to just saw that fucking state off.
I think Texas's thought is, well, fine, we have to let you in. Get on a bus and get the fuck out of here.
Probably so.
And we'll pay for the gas. Christ, this fucking country is driving me goddamn berserk. My fucking head's going to explode.
So, which is funny, it does, some things they always counteract, though. I remember I heard, I guess it was maybe last week, that in our city here, or in this area, for the most part, central Georgia area, there was over 2,000 jobs posted on the unemployment, Department of Labor website or whatever. So that says there's jobs out there to be had. Why are we not being able, why are they not being filled? But at the same time, are they really out? Are they really there? Are they? Or are they just making these numbers up to make things, settle into?
Oh, they make all kinds of shit up. Look at the corona. I mean, where's the fucking flu? Where's the goddamn flu when you need it? We need a fucking flu. We don't need a coronavirus. You die in a car accident and you had a stuffy nose. Oh, hey, fucking corona. You died of corona. You're getting me fucking fired up tonight, Todd. You're getting me fucking heated. I'm gonna pull my goddamn hair out here in a minute.
I haven't seen one fucking commercial or advertisement on the radio or anything about getting your fucking flu shot.
No, there's no such thing as a flu anymore.
Because we're vaccinating.
It's gone.
Yeah. Is the coronavirus not just the flu, and was it all an attempt to, make it into something that it wasn't?
I don't know. I read 1,000 articles. They don't eat bats. They do this shit. Don't go to China. Blah, 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 blah. Who fucking knows anymore? I mean, God damn it. Jesus Christ. I travel all over this country. The pandemic and the travel ban. I didn't stop traveling. No. Yeah, I was all over the fucking place. I ain't sick. I never got sick.
Hey, I got another shout out I want to give. I want to give a shout out because these people are always under the gun. Nobody really knows about how essential they were, I guess you could say. And that is your multifamily employees, your property managers of apartment complexes, your maintenance techs, your maintenance supervisors, your whole teams at these apartment complexes that have been going in and out of every 200, 400, 500, 1,000 apartments on a complex to take care of your apartment while this pandemic was going on. And, have never once that I know of, they don't stop. They don't fear it. They go in your apartment, they fix what needs to be fixed, and they get out.
I commend them.
That's frontline as well.
I commend them. You're going right into the living room of the virus.
Yeah.
But, there's a lot of people that didn't stop working also.
Well, I know.
I mean, we talk about the trash guys. We talk, and especially healthcare workers, big kudos for you. You're right there getting your ass kicked also. The firemen never stopped. Somebody had to put out that fucking fire.
Yeah.
Police never stopped. Somebody had to give a ticket, Yeah.
Somebody
and get harassed by some fucking sovereign citizen out there. It's got to happen.
Yeah.
But certain people have to do their jobs, people. They got to do their fucking jobs. These are the essential ones.
Why we can't just respect the fact that they have a job and they have to do it and understand that, hey, I appreciate that. So to
I appreciate everybody who stayed working.
All of the essentials, good job.
Oh, yeah, good job.
Good job last year.
Good job.
Good job continuing into this year. Now,
I'm still pissed.
God only knows what's to come with all, with the unemployment going to be 10 years before we get back to where we were, because we're going to allow everybody else to take the jobs that you and I lost, or, you and I didn't, but anybody else out there that lost a job, we're going to allow let's just say 30% of those jobs to go to somebody else for what that's illegally in this country.
And then, well, I guess it doesn't matter which way you go, because if we don't give them the fucking jobs, somebody's going to be relying on our tax money, whether they're Americans or undocumented. I'm going to say it their way, undocumented immigrants. Okay, because if we give these border crossers the jobs, the Americans are still going to need assistance, and we're going to have to pay for them. If we give the Americans the jobs, we're just letting these fuckers in by the floodload
and giving them high-rise hotels.
Somebody's paying for that shit.
Somebody's paying for those tests that's being done on them.
Oh, goddamn, give them a fucking Coleman and put them out in the middle of the desert.
For all that.
Put them out in the desert in a fucking Coleman with a goddamn gallon of water. Here, have a nice fucking day.
But yet you and I that pay taxes every day, and we're not eligible for, food stamps or government assistance in any way or any type of help. Because we work our asses off to have the life that we live.
Mr. Fucking, you don't need it because you have a job.
If we were to lose our job, you realize how fucking hard it would be for us to get that assistance?
Yes, I do. As a matter of fact,
I'm
not going to say who it was, but I know somebody who filed and needed food stamps. Filed twice, got denied. Third time, I said, just check that little box that says you're Hispanic and see what happens. Tell them to prove you wrong. They gonna pull your fucking ancestry up?
Yeah.
Nope. What do you think happened? 2 weeks later, fucking food stamp card coming. Not a question asked. Not a fucking question asked. That is bullshit.
Yep.
Oh, you checked the box. I'm white. No. Oh, wait a minute.
That's white privilege for you.
Yeah, that's white privilege.
If I fail, that's my ass. And that's not even failing. If something in this country goes wrong. And because
your country is going to shit,
and because I lose my livelihood, my source of income, I'm screwed. I'm
about to start. I need to start drinking some fucking whiskey or something. Beer's just not cutting it today. Happy Tuesday. What the fuck day it is.
So if you got jobs in your area that are available, I highly recommend that you take them.
Well, yeah, get off your fucking ass and get a job.
Well, not even that. But I mean, people that got laid off. And,
You gotta find targeting everybody.
You're trying to get back in your field of expertise and go back to what you were doing.
Even if you can't go back into exactly what you were doing, and it's not what you want to be doing, at least fill one of those job slots until you can get back there. I do feel bad for everybody who's been affected by this and was actually affected by it, and not just using it as an excuse. The ones that did get laid off, that lost their job or were reduced hours. I feel for those people. What I don't feel for are the ones that were vegging on the fucking couch before this, still vegging on the couch and going, "Oh, Corona, in a pandemic, I can't get a job." Yeah, fuck you. That's what I got to say to you.
So I'm gonna do a little math here for a second and see what comes up about.
Just I gotta calm down.
Let's see, we got
therapist told me to breathe. And breathe and count to 10. 2. Not working.
So
give me good news.
April 30th, 2021 will be 100 days from January 20th, 2021.
Well, you're good at math. Congratulations.
And what that means, I had to Google that.
Oh.
So what that means, if you ask me, is that within his first couple days, he restarted this catch and release thing, which, if I'm not mistaken, gives them about 100 days to seek asylum and, maybe get a green card or
who uses the term catch and release?
That's
fucking fish and wildlife.
Well, I mean,
catch and release. These aren't fish. No, fuck that. Catch and release. I catch you, your ass is getting.
That means April 30th, 2021.
What happens April
100
30th?
days.
And then what?
And let's say those 1,000 people that have been allowed to just enter this country illegally.
Yeah, because it'll only be 1,000 by then.
What was illegal is now just shady as shit.
Yeah.
We'll now be able to have the opportunity to do it, which means those 1,000 people are coming for the jobs that are out there, and they are low-cost labor, so they will win every time.
So they're here for 100 days, and then they can get a job.
Well, they're here for 100 days, and they got to seek asylum in that 100 days.
Okay.
So if you allowed 1,000 people to come in here, then you're okay. Then
so 1,000 people for 100 days.
If they all,
where are they sleeping?
In high-rise hotels in California for 10 of those days.
For 10 of those, what are they doing?
I don't know.
You know they're going to go to the fucking.
They're already out there taking your job.
They're going to go to they're either going to they're going to get a job illegally.
Yeah.
Or they're going to go to a welfare office.
Yeah.
And go, oh, we need money. And then we're going to fucking give it to them.
Exactly.
Because we're idiots.
Because we allowed them to come in. If they are sick and need medical assistance, they will just let them in and give them the medical assistance at minding your taxpaying.
And that's bullshit. I don't have any money. Look, I'm tapped. Nothing. Huh? Nothing.
So when they say when Biden says I'm not going to raise your taxes,
he's full of fucking shit.
You're full of fucking shit because every one of you have raised our taxes in one way or the other.
Every goddamn thing that man says is full of shit.
And how are you not? You're allowing these people in. We're paying for hotels. We're paying for vaccinations or testing. And we're putting them on welfare and giving them medical treatment and all of this when the American people are struggling to no end right now. All the way around the board. There's some of you that are there's some of you and I that are lucky that we never lost our job and we've been able to work, but it doesn't mean that things around us haven't changed, mentally, you struggle physically, you struggle in many different ways. So
I just can't.
If you have those jobs in your area, as an American, I advise you to take those.
Yes.
Use them for whatever purpose that you can use them for, whether it be some type of stepping stone to something else or just a way to get by for now, because in just say April 30th, we're going to start a cycle of there's going to be more people in America that are going to be able to get those jobs. And those people in America are going to keep coming every 100, every day after that. Every day after that is a new set of people, So
and when I'm talking about, obviously I'm not in a very good mood right now. I'm not talking about just Mexicans. Okay? I have nothing against Mexicans. Nothing. Not a thing. I'm nothing against black people, Indians, or fucking Irish people, or anyone. It's you're coming into my country and taking advantage of what we have. That's my fucking problem. I don't give a shit where you come from.
And we have a president that is allowing you to do that and promoting for you to do that.
Yeah, it just so happens that the border that you're allowed to freely walk across is the southern border with Mexico. And you know what happens? They come over from all different countries because they know they can't come in by a fucking plane. They can't come in through Canada because the rural Mounties up there, they'll whoop your ass.
Yeah.
And then they'll dump fucking maple syrup all over you and feed you to a fucking
moose.
But goddamn, no, what do? You fly to fucking Mexico and you can just stroll across no matter where in the hell you're from. Middle East, the countries that have terrorists and all this. It's not a Mexican thing. Please don't take me wrong. It's not a Mexican thing.
You and I can move to France and just waltz in there and never come back.
No, fuck no.
I don't think we can do that.
No, and if we did manage to get in there and just hang out for 100 days or a year, we damn sure wouldn't. Well, they're going to be looking for us, but we damn sure wouldn't be getting government assistance.
No. Not
without applying and becoming a citizen of France.
Now, granted, that is what they are doing. These people are coming in, they're seeking asylum in whatever way, whether it's getting a green card. There is part of it that says that they're seeking asylum because they need medical treatment. I don't agree with that. Unfortunately, there's
Well, you want medical treatment? You coming to America vets, to get medical treatment is the worst fucking thing you can do because we're the most goddamn expensive fucking country when it comes to medical treatment.
Yeah, but they're not paying for it. You and I are.
Well, see, and then I forget, and then you tell me something like that, and I just get even more fucking pissed off.
Yeah, they're able to come over here and say, hey, I've got this problem and I can't get treatment for it here, so I want to seek asylum in the United States. Well, they're going to come in here, and I guarantee they're getting that medical treatment before the 100 days. So we just automatically start off paying for this shit. I mean, why can't we just do it the right way? Why can't it just be done simple across the board? If you jump the damn fence, your ass is going back.
You done broke the law.
You broke the law. You
broke it.
If you stop at the gate, you knock on the door and you say, hey, I would like to enter. What can I do to join your country?
We hand you,
and you get the book and you study the book and you take the test and you do what you're supposed to do. Fine. You deserve the chance to live in a country that is freedom as we are.
I want Ellis Island back. I vote for Ellis Island to come back. Put up a goddamn 40-foot wall around this goddamn country and make all them fuckers come in through one singular port. Do like we used to do. They all come in through there. They get checked. They get tested. They whatever, deloused. They do all the horse shit.
What was it? You stop the production of the wall, the Mexico wall, but yet you build a wall around
the fucking White House. Yeah, walls work when they work in your fucking favor, Joe. Old Joey. Goddamn fucking Joe Biden.
This is where we're going. Take the chance to use those jobs. Maybe they turn into a different career path or something.
It could. Fill those jobs with Americans.
They ain't going to be there for long.
Fill them with Americans. Don't let these fuckers take our jobs. That's all I got to say. I can't do it no more. I'm done. I'm out.
Thanks for watching. Like and subscribe for a chance to win free gear. Don't forget to support us on Patreon and stop by the Freedom Muffin store for all your latest gear. Your support helps us put out the best content in America.